Okay, this is my review of some of the Sezane raffia bags I had purchased and definitely will not be keeping them all. I might be able to keep one, but definitely not all. The first two ordered were the Zellie and the mini Farrow. And then I was able to get my hands on one of the elusive mini Justine. And the large Justine was sold out for forever until I kept on refreshing on one of their restocks, and I was able to score that. But let's go on with let's start off with the mini Justine. This little cutie is definitely mini. I mean, it's pretty much, it's the size of it's a bucket hat. Like, if you get a bucket hat, this is a bucket hat turned into a purse. That's the best way I can describe this cutie. There is a secured pouch in here, and you can probably fit a wallet in here comfortably, depending on the size of the phone. Whoops. But definitely I can fit the phone into this guy, and maybe a lipstick or maybe a card holder as well, but not much, especially if you want to tighten the purse strings in here. But I do like the way that there's two straps, and the double straps can be cross-bodied. However, I personally do not feel it is as cute for the crossbody as the actual crossbody bags, which would be the Zellie. And I absolutely love this braided detail here. It is gorgeous. Unfortunately, it's not as easy to slip my hand in here. My hand's a little too fat or big. But you can definitely hold it like this, but not put your hand or wrist through. I mean, I guess you can kind of wedge it, but then I would probably have to have a difficult time unwedging it. Anyways, my phone does fit into here. The capacity of this one is a lot smaller compared to the mini Farrow, and that is to be expected, granted that it is about half the size, because you're probably going to close the drawstrings right here. So it's about half the size of the mini Farrow, I would say. It has definitely a rounded bottom, so your wallet and your phone would really nestle down at the bottom flat, probably not on its side. This deep heritage chocolate leather is absolutely gorgeous, and it fits comfortably across the shoulder, not too bulky. The mini Farrow here with no feet. This is actually just a smooth rounded base. Has a very generous interior. Unfortunately, the interior is not lined. I would have loved it if it were lined, kind of like the mini Justine with that sewn bag. Would have been super cute. What I do like about this is that the detailing of this leather strap goes all the way down, and you do have that base with that leather bottom, which is quite nice. It does stick out a little bit compared to the Zellie, but it's also a lot larger than the Zellie. I would definitely say this is more of a medium-sized bag. But when compared to the Justine is definitely still small compared to some of the totes out there, but not as many as the mini Justine. But I would say this is definitely maybe a more larger small or a small medium, if I had to categorize it, compared to some of the dimensional sizes of other raffia totes online. Like, for example, the Longchamp one, this would be bigger than the dimensions of that one online, so that one would be small and this would be medium. But once again, I do like the double handles where you can put it well comfortably over your shoulder, and the inside has a generous capacity compared to the mini. And there's definitely that drawstring sewn linen bag. I think that this is definitely a good quality, very good quality. I mean, there is woven, it's not even, this is handmade. There's woven raffia. I like this raffia material better than the actual straw palm. Straw palm will definitely be a more structured tote. This is definitely more of a slouchy tote. For the price, oh, it is a big hit, especially if you're in the States, because you pay a 30% increase. It would be nice if I could purchase it at the €220. Definitely would be a good deal, but I don't think I would be able to repurchase it just because it's been sold out so many times online. And it is definitely a beautiful bag. I like the craftsmanship, so I probably may take the hit for this one. But who's to say? At the very end, who knows? This might be a return too. You never know. We'll come down to see about it. But out of everything, I would, if I were to repurchase in France, I would probably repurchase the Zellie just because it had the most votes of being ever so adorably cute. And that braiding detail is beautiful. And I felt that the stock pictures were prettier than this in person, but afterwards it grew back on me again. So I would consider a repurchase in about 2 months from now, if it's still available. And then if it's still available, then it would be meant to be. So hopefully this is some sort of a helpful review for those who are thinking about any of the totes. And if you guys are interested in the sold out mini Justine, it will be making its return back to Sezane. I think this one is definitely a well-made quality material. However, a little too, well, I can't say it's a little too small because I would definitely repurchase this Zellie. I think, I don't know. Heck, pardon my language, but they're all so darn cute. I truly don't think there's really a bad egg or a bad purchase with any of these. It's up to what makes your heart sing. And if I had let's be real, if I had an unlimited money tree, I'd probably keep all 4 of these. Which makes absolutely no sense because how in the world would I carry all 4 of these at the same time? But I mean, I'm just saying that these are each beautiful and in its own respect in regards to its different shape, the texture, the material quality wise, I think is lovely. I prefer the slouchy raffia versus the braided palm straw. So I mean, to each their own. Hope this helps. Sorry for the rambling. It's I would say it's actually my first review. Hopefully not the last. Okay, bye.